my experience at TwitchCon is different than many other people. TwitchCon, compared to every single other place on earth at every other time on earth, is the most famous I am in the world. I'm not saying this to brag, just factually, a convention for Twitch streamers, as the guy who was the most subscribed Twitch streamer for a period, makes it harder to travel around. And so I'm walking through, and in this journey that's supposed to take like 10 minutes, takes me like an hour and a half, just walking through, running into different people. And I finally find it. Here it is. I finally find her cutout. She looks beautiful. I take my picture with it. You might notice someone took a picture for me. They take the picture of me, and then I take the pictures with them. As I'm taking the pictures with them, one of the dudes is like, "Oh, dude, this is great. I actually just got a picture with Tyler1." And I'm like, pause, wait, what? He's like, yeah, Tyler1's doing his meet and greet right now. And I'm like, really? Wait, that would be kind of fun. And he's like, yeah, it's at the AT&T booth. I'm like, okay. So I start heading over, and a plan forms in my mind. I'm like, what if I take a picture with him, but he doesn't know it's me? So as I'm walking over, I already have a hat on, which is, you know, part of the disguise. And I'm coincidentally wearing an LCS jacket because at the Samsung event, Double Lift left it behind. So you can't super see it, but this jacket right here says LCS. I'm only wearing it because Double Lift left it behind. I grabbed it for him. So I'm like, this kind of works perfect. I walk into this one person. Almost nobody at this convention is doing this, but one person I see is wearing a mask, like a COVID mask. You know what I mean? And I happen to see this guy. I'm like, yo, do you have an extra mask? And he's like, yeah. And he gives me a mask, and I throw it on, and I head over to the line. Now, Tyler1 is very famous. And I say that because his line is fucked. His line goes for probably an hour, which is a problem because I'm trying to make it back to Cutie's cookie truck before it closes so I can see her before I'm driving away. So I go to the front of the line, and I'm wearing my disguise, and I ask a group of people, I say, hey, this is awkward, I know, but do you mind if I cut in line with you guys? And they go, probably not. Maybe check the back of the line. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I go a couple of groups behind, and they start like chatting with me. I think because they heard me, they go, hey, what's up, man? I go, not much. And they're like, you having a good con? I'm like, we chat a little bit. And I go, hey, can I cut in line with you? Because we had a bit of a rapport. They go, I don't know about all that. Maybe try a different line next time. This is going to work for us. From those two conversations, somebody at the very front or close to the very front of the line goes, Ludwig? And I go, what up? And they go, can I get a picture? And I go, can I get in line with you? And they're like, sure. And now I have a much better spot in line than I would have from the first two groups. I take a picture with them. It's a beautiful couple. And I take off my mask, take a picture with them. The group that said no to me, right, on some pretty woman shit, goes like, dude, that was Ludwig. And I'm taking the picture. I'm not being like a dick about it, but in the back of my head, I'm like, you don't know how high I can fly. I'm on like some Michael Scott shit. I'm like, you should have got me when you had the chance. You treated me different when you didn't know who I was, and now you know who I was, and now you are acting differently. I put the mask back on because we're at the point where Tyler can kind of see us, and we chat the whole time. And I get worried because right before I go up to take a picture with Tyler, they go up to take a picture with Tyler, and Tyler says to the guy, he goes, hey, you were chatting a lot in my line. And, you know, Tyler's very, very boisterous, very energetic. And I thought that he heard us and maybe knew who I was. Because he's like, you were chatting a lot to my line, to the guy I was talking to. So I'm a little nervous. And then the guys, and they have their thing. And then I go up. And I didn't really even know what I was going to say. I just knew that I wanted to have this moment where I took off the mask. And this is what that ended up looking like.
I snuck into Tyler1's meet and greet, and this was his reaction. Tyler1 meet and greet at the 8.
So everybody has probably seen the picture that I posted on Instagram of Tyler's face when he realizes it's me in the line with just an incredibly fed up face. Just fucking had it to here. Before that picture was taken, this is how the conversation went. I went, yo, Tyler, do you think I can be good at League one day? He goes, what's your rank? I go, I'm bronze 4 right now. And he goes, you're shit. You'll never be good. He doesn't know I'm Ludwig at this time. I just told him my genuine rank and how long I'd been playing. When I take off the mask, this is his face. I see his face. I go, it'd be funny if I put my arm around him.
Get off me!
And in Tyler fashion, he blows up. And I'll let the rest of the conversation play out.
You are dog shit at everything you do. I see your shitty shitty bands. Listen! I'll give you one compliment.
And that's how the conversation goes. He calls me out. He says, your shitty fans are sending me your shitty League of Legends clips. Because I guess apparently he saw that I hit bronze because I tweeted it out. And I guess he's seen some of my gameplay. And I think I just throw off a comment like, what rank do I need to hit? Right? For some level of respect in terms of my League of Legends gameplay, what rank do I need to hit? Okay? And he says, at first, he goes, if you hit diamond, and then sweetly, he goes, yeah, know what? If you hit plat by the end of the season, I'll give you one compliment. And so, love it or hate it, League fans rejoice. The season ends in January. I have about 3 months to go from bronze 4, the bottom of bronze, to platinum. So all the way through bronze, all the way through silver, all the way through gold. And I get one compliment from Tyler after 3 years of him basically spitting the ground that I walk on. You made it into Tyler1's video. Did I?
Pussbag Ludwig. Snuck in my meet and greet line. In a disguise.
Close out Twitchcon with one last.
Dude, the smile wiping from his face will always get me. It is the juxtaposition of this face from like how sweet he looks here. Like look how sweet he looks here, like engaged. And then the recognition hits. And it's like literally like wiped away from his face.
Tyler1 meet and greet at the AT&T booth.
Get off me! You are dog shit at everything you do.
He's lucky he's disguised. And he's also lucky I had security there. Again, I have security not for you guys. It's to contain myself in case I act irrationally. I would have got real ignorant if security wasn't there. Just seeing him spiked rage that I've never felt in my life. I started shaking like this. Hyperventilating just thinking about it. That piece of shit. Anyway, that bitch was there. Apparently he hit bronze on League of Legends, so he's like excited. Wow.
It sounds so much worse to say he hit bronze. Because nobody hits bronze. They like place in a bronze. Hitting bronze is like... It's like saying, yeah, apparently he made it onto the freshman basketball team. It's like, yeah, that's where you go when you're relegated.
We hit bronze. Congrats. Sailor is at least gold right now. She can't walk. She can't talk. She barely can move. She's at least...
Sailor's his daughter, who's not even a year old.
Gold. Nice. You hit bronze, you're like 30 years old, bro. Call it.
I'm 29. I'm not even 30.
Then he was yapping afterwards about, oh, give me 3 months or whatever, and I'll hit platinum or some or diamond or whatever. Anyway, bro, enough of that. I keep that freak's name out of my mouth. It's making me sick to my stomach. Anyway, it wasn't bad overall trip from start to finish. We got in, we got out.